Hey guys, and today we're gonna have a late lunch, early dinner at Bistro Chez Remy. That was the 5th time, okay.
But before we do, of course, you need to experience the Ratatouille ride. So that's what we're going to do first.
Yeah, work up an appetite.
Both Bistro Chez Remy and the Ratatouille attraction can be found on Place de Remy. Is it bad to have to wait in a queue? No, because while you are waiting, there is enough to look at.
Dans la vie, quand l'effectif va, tout va.
And then it's time to board the attraction. We don't want to give too much away. So let's say you're in for a treat.
Hey, thanks for coming everyone. You've seen Remy's kitchen, you've seen Remy's restaurant, and now we actually can eat at Remy's. By the size of the tiles you can see we're small as a rat. But to get in the actual restaurant you have to get big for a minute, so follow the tiles.
Small as a rat, and now we're human size again. And being the size of an actual human, well, that doesn't take so long, because if you would like to eat at Chez Remy, of course, you have to be shrunken like a rat within no time again. And that happens here in the foyer at Bistro Chez Remy. Chez Remy, right? Not Chez Remy, no.
Reservation for 2. You will not be bored at the foyer of Bistro Chez Remy. The wall is decorated with all of the prizes that Chef Gusteau and maybe also Remy have won so far. In addition, the famous review by food critic Ego can be read there as well. If you know the movie, you will enjoy all of the trivia and hidden gems a lot. Of that we are sure. Therefore, even if you don't have a reservation for the restaurant, the foyer is definitely worth a visit.
From now, we are going to be small, just like the Remy size.
Yes,
Ready?
I love that, yeah.
So yeah, we're now the size of a rat again. So let's follow Elise.
Okay, first things first. There is so much to see here that we have to take a look at the details first. In the film and also at the end of the attraction, you can see an impression of what Remy's restaurant will look like. Tables and chairs are made of materials that are considered waste or are materials that would actually not be used for such purposes.
A salt shaker with some flowers.
They continued this theme in Bistro Chez Remy. Corks are stools, forks are coat racks, chairs are supposedly made of champagne caps.
Isn't this cute?
That's amazing. I want this at home.
And the tables?
They are representing the lids from metal cans for herbs. Like, for instance, this one is from pepper. And what do we have here? Mustard, I think?
This looks like cafe, so I think it's coffee beans. So, unfortunately, Chez Remy is one of the more expensive restaurants here in Disneyland Paris. Now, why is that so? Well, you are in the middle of Walt Disney Studios and it's a very unique restaurant as well. So that is why the price is also a little bit more expensive. However, it's an experience in itself and it's so much fun to eat here. They only have selected menus. They don't sell separate dishes. Like for example at Jack's restaurant, you can also order some dishes just one by one. But here you have to order a menu.
The menu is divided into a section for children and for adults. For both, there is a cheaper menu and a more expensive option. For the adults, it's also possible to order a wine menu. The Little Chef menu is for children and costs $18.99 for a starter, main course and a dessert. The menu consists of some easy dishes such as pasta or fries that hopefully any kid will like. The little gourmet menu is also for children, but it's a lot more expensive with $34.99. The food is a lot more luxurious and offers a choice of smoked salmon, beef or roasted codfish. For the adults, the menu starts with Remy or Emile. Prices vary, and that's because the Emile menu includes starter, main and dessert, while Remy only has a starter and a main course. The starter consists of mixed vegetables or the seasonal soup. As a main course, you can choose between grilled steak with ratatouille and fries, roasted codfish, crushed potatoes with olive oil and beurre blanc sauce, a vegetable and tofu never-in, or the dish of the day.
Well, here you can see the dish of the day. American-style grilled cockerel with diavolo sauce and French fries. It's the dish of the day, so what tomorrow brings, we will never know.
The dessert consists of a cheese dessert or a choice of all kinds of sweet desserts, all of which sounds delicious. And then there is an even more expensive menu, the linguine menu or the gusto menu. The linguine menu is $48.99 and the gusto menu will cost you $61.99. Again, the price difference is in the choice of whether you add dessert or not. As a starter, the choice is between a Guinea fowl terrine or the seasonal soup. Within the main course, there is a choice between grilled beef with ratatouille and gratin potatoes with brie. Or you can opt for a sea bass filet with ratatouille and crushed potatoes, olive oil, porcini mushrooms and star anise beurre blanc sauce. The other choice is ravioli with sun-dried tomatoes with fresh sage and ratatouille. Again, the dessert offers a choice of cheese or a sweet dessert. There is less choice, but both desserts are a treat if you are a real foodie.
Our first dish is being served. Elise, how does it look?
It looks good. So now we should try it. It smells good too. Pumpkin soup. That's what
Pumpkin.
it smells like.
Pumpkin soup. Very good.
The soup, yeah, like I said, it's a bit watery, but it got a lot of taste to it. It's not as thick as I'm used to when it comes to a potato or a pumpkin kind of soup. So I'm not sure. It's not bad, but it's like.
But normally when we make pumpkin soup, it's a lot thicker, and that's what we like. A nice, chunky, savory, hearty winter soup. But we do have to admit that it's quite a big portion. So yeah. But it's not bad.
Although we had the same starter, Sven and I chose a different menu. Sven has chosen the Emile menu, which also has a dessert, and I chose the linguine menu. This makes me lose a dessert, but we will almost pay the same for our meal, which is fair, right?
So I've ordered the cod with the ratatouille and the mashed potatoes. And yeah, let's dig in. So. Okay, it has a good flavor to it. As the mashed potato and the fish, yeah, it's an improvement over the years. So we've been here before years ago, and both of the times that we have eaten here, we had the same dish. Both thought it was a bit bland. We heard that the menu has been improved, and yes, it has been improved. The mashed potato was tastier, fish is better. Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's maybe not still worth all the money, but then you get the ambiance. But it's a good meal. It's a good meal.
I remember last time I had ratatouille here, they were just pieces of ratatouille, so little cubes. And this time, they made a kind of an artwork from it. Oh look, inside there are still the same kind of cubes as it was first time that we ate here, but it's beautifully prepared, so no complaints here. Let's see if it's any good. So, would you like to try the ratatouille?
Yes, please. actually pretty good.
Now the ravioli with a piece of tomato. Very simple ravioli. There's probably cheese inside as well. I think it's spinach with cheese. However, don't particularly taste the cheese a lot, but yeah, it's good. Yeah, I like it better than what I had last time. The fish and
the tofu.
Oh yeah, and the tofu. I didn't really like the tofu dish. I like this much better. Yeah.
So let's see what I'm gonna have for dessert. Think I'm going for the tiramisu.
Tiramisu? You never
Yeah.
choose the tiramisu.
I never choose the tiramisu.
Why do you choose it?
I choose the tiramisu because I love you. Ooh, Gusto's dessert.
What's that?
What's that? Oh, what's Gusto's dessert? I think we're gonna go for that one.
But you don't know what it is.
No, we're gonna have a surprise. Well, as a dessert, I chose the tiramisu. Wow, that looks nice. Nice coupe.
It's different than what you expect from a normal tiramisu.
Yeah, I thought a plate with a slice of tiramisu, but this is a
That's
whole.
what you expected.
That's what I expected.
I think it looks very good, and I cannot wait to try it. Actually, do you have a spoon?
Yes.
Shall I?
You start, ladies first.
It's a big portion. It's enough to share. It's very creamy. A lot of whipped cream, but it has got that typical tiramisu taste of coffee with liquor. It's very good. I really like it. Yeah.
My turn. Ooh. Yeah. Very good. Very, very good. Bistro, Chez, Remy. The final verdict.
Yes, we just ate here and we think that we have a good idea about what the food is like in 2020, because like we said, we ate here 5 years ago and we had a good idea then what the food was like. But yes, well, we're happy to tell you that it has improved, fortunately.
Yeah, fortunately.
The soup, like I told you guys, I wasn't blown away by it, and to be really honest, if that soup wasn't on the menu, I couldn't care less. I was not impressed by it at all. However, the main course, I absolutely loved it. With each bite, I actually loved the main course more. There was also sage in the dish that I really liked with the ravioli. It was a perfect combination. I really liked it. And of course, the dessert was amazing. And I'm a little bit bummed that I didn't have one myself, that we had to share. But I really liked it.
The fish, the cod fillet was a nice portion, well cooked. Yeah, it was perfectly cooked, not too dry. And fish can
Yes.
tend to be a little bit dry, especially in restaurants where there's a big turnover in volume. They nailed it, spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the mashed potatoes.
Yes, the combination was great. I had a bite of Sven's dish and I really liked it as well. And that also surprised me because I had this dish 5 years ago and I didn't like it at all. The fish was dry then, really, it was dry. But now it was actually very good.
Yeah.
Also, guys, we had dinner here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So a quite early dinner and a late lunch.
Yeah.
And we can highly recommend because it was quieter than normal and it was easy to get a reservation.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good idea. And now it's 5 o'clock and there's still time left to go into rides here in Walt Disney Studios, or even to see the fireworks show because of the Star Wars season that is currently running.
Yes, and everybody's trying to look for a place to eat. So when we left, the restaurant is filling up. And
Yes.
pro tip.
Anyway, guys, if you're done eating, you might want to start shopping. So you can do this at Chez, and they have some awesome merchandise that can be found in the restaurant where you just ate. So we're gonna show you what you can buy over there. So remember in the restaurant there were these giant plates as a separation between the tables. Now if you are at home and you would like to experience Bistro Chez Remy at your own table, you can buy that same plate that they had there in the restaurant. I absolutely love that they sell this over here. And well, it says Bistro Chez Remy with Disneyland Paris on it. The design is a little bit different, but still it's a great plate. And this one is 10 euros.
And big question.
Is it dishwasher bag? It is, and you can also put it in a microwave. Yay! And in that same line of tableware, you can also buy a glass for your wine, for example, for 10 euros. And they also have a matching mug. And this one is at 10.99, and yes, it is dishwasher safe and also safe for your microwave. Wow, that rhymes. And also available is a tote bag for 10 euros, a tea towel for 7.99, an apron for 24.99, a sweater for 35.99, and last but not least a t-shirt for 22.99. Well guys, after all the shopping and the eating, it is time to say goodbye. We hope that you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on that notification bell.
I want to add that you also can find us on social media. That would be Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.
We also have a Patreon account, so if you would like to sponsor us and help us to create more of these kind of videos, don't forget to go to our Patreon page and support us over there.
Yeah, and as a bonus on Patreon you can listen to our podcasts, which are exclusively on Patreon.
Yes, well, and with that being said guys, maybe next time we'll
see you in Main Street. Bye!
Wow, Sven,
Hi!
you're still here?
Yeah, I am.
But I thought that the video was over.
And you probably thought it was time to go home?
Yes, what else? The food is gone, our tummies are full, so I think it's time to go home. Go! Go! So many nice things. Lovely. Oh my gosh. You guys are still here? I thought that this video was over. I told you guys we did all the shopping, all the eating. So, you didn't get the message? Too bad. Well, then I will tell you in your face. It's time to go home. Go. Just go.